For the inaugural ceremony of the Silver Jubilee National Conference on the National Education Policy 2020, present along with me, Professor Harilal Menon, the Vice Chancellor of the Goa University, Sri Prasad Lolekar, Director of the Higher Education, Sri M.K. Sridhar, Founder Chancellor of the Chanakya University, Sri Sudhir Nanavati, the President of GLS University, Gujarat, the Principal V.R. Shingurkar, the Chairman of AICP Board Trust, the Principal, Teachers, Representatives of all college management and other members. Sri Lakshmikant Pasekar sir, the ex-Chief Minister of the Goa, among the audience, the members and my media friends. Namaskar. Good afternoon. It gives me the immense pleasure to be present here for the inaugural program of AICP Silver Jubilee National Conference, which is being organized by the Forum of Principals and Representatives of the Management of Non-Government College in Goa. I have been told that the main theme of this conference is to deliberate on National Education Policy 2020. Since we are on the verge of implementing NEP 2020 in a college from the academic year 23-24, the focus of this conference is very significant. As the subtitle of the conference suggests, there will be the deliberation on opportunities, challenges, and the road ahead, which will be indeed a very useful during an implementation. As all of you are aware, this policy has been formulated through the discussion and deliberation, and after obtaining the feedback from the various stakeholders. Friends, this is nothing less than a revolution in the making, a revolution that is about to transforming the entire country. While speaking about the education, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has said, education does not mean the knowledge, means gyan only. It is also contain a life within it. It is not an arrangement, it is a duty. It is not merely a means of livelihood. It is a precious treasure of the noble tradition of giving, bestowing. The aspects which impressed me the most of this policy is entirely student-centric. It provides the flexibility to choose their own place of learning. They will be able to exit in between and take a break, join back, and continue further studies. There is a provision of multidisciplinary education which will enable the students to explore the nuance of disciplines other than their chosen discipline of the studies. The NEP also sees the introduction of the vocational education from the school to college level, which is indeed the path-breaking initiatives. The vocational courses are given the same weightage as a regular course, thus equipping the students with the skills necessary to gain employment or start their own entrepreneurs. Since internship will be the part of curriculum, it will be provide an opportunity to the students to gain the vital work experience during their degree level program. Eventually, whenever possible, the institution itself may provide the deserving students with job. The Government of India through UGC will be the setting up an academic bank of credit, ABC, which will store the credit earned. Although our economy is growing at a fast pace, we need to focus on the sustainable development. For this, the society needs the critical thinkers and to provide the solution to emerge challenging in society. It therefore becomes the task of the teaching community to create a critical thinkers in order to equip them for this challenge task. The Government of Goa has started deputing the college teacher for the professional development of 3 to 4 months to reputed institutions like NIT and IIT, which is sure to transform the teaching, learning, evaluation scenario in Goa in higher education. The Goa government has tied up with the industry to provide the internship and placement to the students. The initiatives will help the students to get job when they exit. The short-term courses and internship will provide the rigorous training for them. NEP recommends the sharing knowledge of the state-rich culture, the students. Goa has unique traditional knowledge and which is rooted in the villages and needs to be documented. I am happy to state that some government bodies are involved in the documentation process of the traditional knowledge and which will help the student to understand its historical perspective and utility. The initiatives of forming the college cluster is underway in Goa, and this will promote the sharing of resources in the field of higher education. The state government has set up the Goa State Research Foundation to promote the quality academic research. We have developed the robust ERP system at the Directorate of Higher Education for all the College of the General Education, wherein the information pertaining to all the process will be available at one point. The Goa University is working on finalization of the structure for 3 and 4 years UG degree program, and this work will be completed on priority. The NEP states that higher education must be enable the development of an enlightened, socially conscious, knowledgeable and skilled nation that can find and implement the robust solution on its own problem. The quality higher education must enable the personal accomplishment and enlightenment, constructive public engagement and productive contribution to the society. It must prepare the student for more meaningful and satisfying the lives and work role and enable the economic independence. Friends, the entire responsibility of achieving this lies on the shoulder of the teachers and head of the institutions, means you people. I'm happy that we are providing you a platform at this conference to discuss and debate on this issue outlined in this policy. I'm sure that based on the outcome of this discussion and deliberation, you will prepare an appropriate plan to implement the policy and a roadmap for the future. I wish this conference all the best and hope you will have an enriching and fruitful experience. I conclude with the quote of the Gautam Buddha: education must not simply teach work, it must teach life. जाते जाते मैं एक ही बात कहूँगा जो मुझे जाने से पहले ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर की जो सोच है नवभारत निर्माण की, वो नवभारत निर्माण की सोच उन्होंने 2014 से स्टार्ट किया है by starting with the mission of Clean India mission that he had started first in 2014 and now which is a Fit India mission. जब तक भारत देश क्लीन नहीं होगा और जब तक भारत देश फिट नहीं रहेगा तब तक कुछ नहीं होगा. इसलिए द क्लीन इंडिया से लेके बाद में सब कुछ क्लीन इंडिया, स्टार्ट इंडिया, मेक इन इंडिया, एवरीथिंग विल कम एंड नाउ द फिट इंडिया. मुझे लगता है कि नवभारत निर्माण करने के लिए नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 और फिट इंडिया हमें सब कुछ एक साथ में मिलके नवभारत निर्माण करने के लिए आप लोगों का सभी का साथ माननीय मोदी जी के साथ होगा. यही कह के मैं मेरे वाणी को विराम देता हूं. जय हिंद, जय भारत.